Good afternoon, everyone. It is November 24th, 2017. I'm Eric. How's everyone doing? I hope you are well. I'm here at the Free Thought Project. Vaccine company funded by PayPal owner caught illegally injecting people at hotels with herpes virus. I have very little battery life left on this computer, so I'm going to have to get through this fairly quickly. For some reason, it's kind of selectively charging, and this is my better computer. I think I might have a defective charger, and hopefully I can take care of this real soon. A U.S. researcher aiming to develop a herpes vaccine conducted illegal trials during which he injected people in hotel rooms and at a house on the island of St. Kitts, according to a new investigation. William Halford, a former associate professor at Southern Illinois University, began his first trial in 2013. But the setting wasn't a university, laboratory, or a room at a hospital. It was a Holiday Inn Express and a Crown Plaza hotel located 15 minutes away from the college, according to an investigation by Kaiser Health Institute. Halford, who died of cancer in June, administered his experimental shots to at least 8 herpes patients on 4 different occasions in the summer and fall of 2013. The volunteers were injected with a virus he had created, according to emails from 7 participants and interviews with 1 participant. In multiple email exchanges between Halford and the participants seen by Kaiser, he asked them to send photographs of rashes, blisters, and other reactions they might have received as a result of the injections. Halford, who was a microbiologist rather than a physician, apparently knew that his makeshift trial was a violation of U.S. law. As he stated, the need for secrecy is in one of his emails. He said it would be suicide if it became too public about how he was conducting his research. He described his methods in some of his emails, as well as a number of injections given. I just wanted to pass along that I immunized someone with the higher dose of the HSV2 vaccine on Monday, and I attached the photos of the injection site at 48 hours to give you and everyone else an idea of what to expect, he wrote in September 2013. This individual requested that I give him 2 immunizations to double the effect, 1 immunization per leg. 4 days later, Halford wrote that everyone's vaccine contained 150 million infectious units of the HSV2 vaccine strain, noting that the first injection of the group represented about a 30 to 40-fold increase over what others received in August 2013. In the same email, the microbiologist wrote that he believed that the trials were important. Saturday, September 21st, definitely represents a milestone in my career, he wrote. Don't know how it will turn out, but I undoubtedly feel like this was a real test of safety tolerance of the HSV2 vaccine and an opportunity to see if any therapeutic potential. I am indebted to all of you. In an email dated October 2nd, 2013, Halford told a participant that his hypothesis of the injection's outcome was nothing more than an educated guess. Well, that's what hypothesis means. He added that the proof is in the pudding. Let's see if your problems with outbreaks dial back or not. In addition to the trials being blatantly illegal, the microbiologists also did not obtain written informed consent from the participants, which is required by U.S. law when testing a live virus on humans. Moreover, medical researchers are not allowed to inject people without a physician or nurse practitioner being present. Jonathan Zielman, a doctor and expert on sexually transmitted diseases at Johns Hopkins University, told Kaiser. Meanwhile, a man from Texas who said he received the injection said he fears the vaccine may have given him genital herpes. Yikes. HSV-2 when he previously only had HSV-1, which usually emerges as sores on the face. The Texan wrote in an email on February 24, 2014, that he was frightened after his second shot. I got a large rash on my leg and it burned and swelled, he wrote. Then a blister popped up. Responding to his concern in an email, Hofer said, I do not think the HSV vaccine strain would be capable of reactivation, but perhaps I will have to consider or reconsider that. Experts who reviewed the man's medical details for Kaiser said such a scenario was possible. It makes me angry that Halford went ahead with the offshore trial anyway, the Texas man said. I hope more people weren't hurt. Another woman, however, claims to have been cured from Halford's vaccine. She went on to help him recruit patients and organize injections. The Texas man said that he did not know how the trial was paid for, noting that Halford would not accept money from the participants and told them it would get him in more trouble if he was ever caught. Even though Halford was apparently aware of the potential suicide that could occur if his under-the-radar trial became public, he launched a similar trial in 2016 at a house in St. Kitts, once again failing to notify U.S. or local authorities. News of that trial was made public earlier this year. A woman from Colorado who took part in that trial has also reported possible side effects from the injections. Was the university aware? SIU has refused to comment to Kaiser about Halford's 2013 trials. However, many exchanges between Halford and the participants in 2013 were sent from his university email account. He also used the university telephone for communication and referred to a graduate student as assisting in the trial and to using a laboratory on campus. My lab currently consists of myself and one graduate student, and anything I do with you guys or your blood is extra and on top of what I get paid to do, he wrote in a November 3rd, 2013 email. After the Kaiser report stated that Halford completed the 2016 trial with no independent safety or oversight, the Department of Health and Human Services demanded a response from SIU. In an initial response to federal authorities, the university said it found serious noncompliance with regulatory requirements and industrial policies and procedures. If deemed necessary, SIU will develop an effective corrective action plan, the dean of SIU's medical school, Jerry Cruz, wrote in a letter to the HHS, which was obtained by Kaiser under the Freedom of Information Act. The university previously said that it had no role, responsibility, or knowledge of the 2016 trials on St. Kitts because Halford pursued it through Rational Vaccines, a company he co-founded in 2015. Its sole purpose was to market and research the herpes vaccine. However, SIU shared a patent on the herpes injection with the company and promoted Hofer's research on its website. Furthermore, when a company owned by an entrepreneur and PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel invested millions of dollars into the research in April, SIU publicly hailed Hofer and Rational Vaccines. Several of the participants of both trials have told Kaiser that they asked SIU for help. The Colorado woman called the university dismissive, while a participant from California said he wanted the university to continue the vaccine research with safety oversight while taking responsibility. When SIU did not provide him with an adequate response, he said it was obvious they want nothing to do with us. Meanwhile, the surviving co-founder of Rational Vaccines, Hollywood filmmaker Agustin Fernandez III, has said he considers the 2016 trial a success and vowed to continue the research. What the fuck is a filmmaker doing researching microbiology? I mean, what the hell? This shit is serious, and you know, can I set up a laboratory in my place and, you know, tamper with gene splicing and call myself a geneticist? Okay. He said that he was not involved with Hofer's work before the company was formed, meaning that he had no part in the 2013 trial, but said he is aware of individuals who experience positive outcomes from the vaccine. Yikes. Genital herpes. Can you imagine something uglier than that? I can't. I couldn't imagine having all them sores on my junk. But hey, what can you do? That's what happens when you live a promiscuous type of life. You sleep with the wrong person, it's over with. So, anyway, I thought I would share this with you because I found it to be particularly disturbing and disgusting. And remember, people, kill the state and live free.